Hello everyone, welcome to another, part 2 of, I guess, my series of playing every WipEout game on stream, and today I'll be continuing WipEout 3 Special Edition. Last stream I basically raced on all tracks on WipEout 1 and 2097, and I did the WipEout League on WipEout 3 Special Edition. But I didn't kind of decide to stop there, so today I'll be doing the Classic League, which is has 5 tracks from 2097 and 3 from the first WipEout. And then after that I'll do the prototype tracks. There are 6 of them, and then I'll be doing WipEout 64. I was supposed to do that after 2097, but I may have forgotten about it by mistake. I'll let the intro play here. Hello again, says Jack Gall in the chat. Great to see you here. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Hope the volume's alright. Let me know if there's any issues, but should be okay. And yeah, I've noticed Nitro Boost 245 in the chat. I'll try and do you proud on WipEout 3. First game that you ever played and remains among one of my favourite games ever. It is a great game. Definitely a PlayStation classic, I think. Okay. So, yeah, that's the WipEout 3 intro. Classic as always. Yeah, here we go. Just let this load. Okay, back in a second. Hang on. I'll probably just let the demos play. Okay, apologies, I'm back now. Okay. So yeah, in the last stream I did all 8 tracks here. And then today I'll be just doing the Classic League. I haven't actually got all the gold medals, but it takes far too long, and I already got all the gold medals on the standard WipEout 3 anyway. Oh, okay, I've done it on Rapier class. Anyway. So yeah, Talon's Reach, that's a WipEout 2097 track. I guess I'll just use Phizar. Maybe I could just use each ship in order of... Well, yeah, just one after the other. Right, let's begin. Yeah, again, just let me know if there's any issues with the volume, but it should be fine, hopefully. Right, here we go. I'll use the internal oh no, I need to turn on analog. Somehow didn't crash into that wall. Yeah, I'm using not the analog camera, the internal camera, because I did that for most of the last stream on this game, and I usually don't play with this camera, but it's actually quite fun. Oh no, straight into some mines. Yeah, this track, it's exactly how it was in 2097, except it looks even better. Yeah, you'll notice that with all these classic tracks, they are pretty much the same, but the WipEout 1 tracks have a pit lane added, and also, yeah, just better graphics in general. And I suppose better physics. It depends on which physics you prefer, though. Straight into first place on lap 3 with Phizar. It's a little bit slow, but no problem. Might as well pit. Oh no, not like that. There we go. Let's use some light fast. Oh no. Yeah, up until doing these streams recently, I haven't really played much of the classic WipEouts for the last few months. I've mostly been playing other games, like, well, just the more modern titles, like the Omega Collection, and yeah. So I might have lost some of my skill. My gameplay might be a bit worse, but oh well. As long as you guys enjoy the stream, it doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. And that's Talon's Reach. Pretty smooth race, I think. A bit bumpy in areas. I actually got a perfect lap at the end. Nice. Didn't beat my 18.7 second lap record, but it's okay. I'll just exit. Alright, now onto the next track, which is, I think it's Ultima. Yep, Ultima 7 from the first WipEout. Yeah, let's use Gotegi 45. Yeah, again, this track looks much nicer than it did in the first Wipeout. I mean, it looked alright in the first game, but here it's definitely a lot better graphics in terms of graphics. And I suppose physics actually as well, because the first game was very floaty, but this has a bit more precision. Just makes the track easier. Oh, there's just eliminated a ship. Nice. And yeah, this pit lane wouldn't have been here in the first game because the first game didn't actually have a damage system. But yeah, so that's something that this game added. Oh, straight ahead of AG Systems, now in first place again. Oh no, not for long. Just need to use a bit of hyper thrust now. I'm back in first. Oh no, that was not good. There we go. Nearly back up to 100%. Out of the way. There we go. I knew I should have kept that crate. Oh no. I just realised I'm not in the internal camera. I think I'll switch to that when I get to the last lap. Let's just use the autopilot. Yeah, quite far ahead now. Not really sure. I don't really need to use the weapons anymore at this point. Not really a whole lot going on. I wish this was a bit more exciting. If this was WipEout 64, there would definitely be more going on. I can't wait to play that. It's genuinely a lot of fun. So I've been playing it more again recently. Well, mostly just in the last couple of days, just getting ready for these streams. And yeah, WipEout 64 is quite a lot of fun. We'll be seeing that soon. The only thing I'm concerned about is changing the, well, I'll have to be doing stuff with the graphics card, the capture card during, while the stream's live. So I hope that doesn't mess anything up, because I'll literally be able to, I'll have to be like unplugging cables for it. I'll put some music, I suppose, in the background for a few minutes while I'm setting up the N64, but you won't have to worry about that for a bit. Anyway, yeah, that's that race done. But yeah, still got 6 more tracks to do, so hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. There hasn't really been a whole lot going on, but I mean, Ultima is quite a long, easy track, I suppose. Saga Matha, this one was also from 2097. Yeah, it's the I think it's another easy snowy track. Pretty sure that's what this one was. Yeah, it does look a bit different. I think the track used to be green. Yeah, the track was green in 2097, but looks a lot more snowy now and very bright. Wow. Asugai have been eliminated again. I'll try to remember to use the internal camera each time. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of weapons being fired. Oh no, oh, should not have shot that rocket, that ship there, the reflector. Oh wow. Out of the way. There we go. Oh, tried to pit. Oh. This has gone downhill. I'm now back in 5th and I've nearly run out of shield energy. I might actually get eliminated in this race. Okay. That helps a bit. Oh no. Okay, I'm back up to 34%. I'm definitely gonna have to pit now, as long as I don't get blocked again. There we go. Hit the wall, but never mind. Why is this trickier than it's supposed to be? Oh no. Oh, activated that too far away. Oh, there we go. God, I really am hitting the walls a lot. Oh. Maybe there's more weapon pads than there were in 2097, I don't know. On this specific version of the track. I'm actually going to lose, I think. I was just saying a minute ago this is the easy track, but... Oh no. Come on, can I at least get 3rd? Oh well, 3rd. That didn't go too smooth. I might try again. Actually. Oh, what happened there? Ship just started flipping. Right. Actually, maybe I'll just use this camera for this race. Yeah, using the internal camera is definitely a bit more difficult. It's sometimes quite fun though. Oh no. Okay, there we go. No! Oh. I think there's just so many, there's more weapon pads and the yeah, the AI opponents have been quite aggressive with weapons. Okay. There we go. That's better. Oh no. This is going a bit better than last time so far. I think I'm on lap 4 now. It's kind of hard to actually read the text at the bottom because of how bright this track is. There we go, perfect lap, nice. Yeah, there are a lot of weapon pads. There's definitely like a lot more than there were originally in 2097. There we go. Oh, 2 perfect laps. Nice. Okay. Back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to go for a second. Oh, thanks, Nitro Boost. Nice run. You said in the chat. Yeah, thank you. Let's move on to the fourth track, which is, I can never pronounce it right. I think it's Phoenicia Park, from 2097 again. Let's use Piranha. Let's try the boost start. There we go. I'll use the internal camera this time. It is a bit trippy sometimes using this camera. That was a pretty smooth lap, I think. Not quite perfect, but actually, oh no, I was in first for a second at least. Don't think the opponents are being as aggressive as they were on the last track, which is good, I suppose. Oh wow, it's high. Out of the way, there we go. Glad the tunnels are a lot brighter here as well. Because yeah, there were quite a few instances in 2097 where it was kind of hard to see anything going on. The track could be really dark and your ship would go really dark as well. It's quite satisfying flying between those two billboards. Oh no, not satisfying hitting the wall though. Definitely have to pit. Oh god. Oh no. Out of the way. Oh wow, that was high. Okay, I'll stop looking backwards now. Hit again. No, that was not a good entry. Right, last lap. Try and maintain my lead. I'm getting quite lucky with the autopilots. Right, there we go. That was a pretty good race. Nice. Right, now on to the fifth track. Which is Terramax from WipEout, the first WipEout. Kyrex. Pretty difficult to control ship, but let's go with it anyway. Definitely easier to control than the WipEout from the first. No, the Kyrex from the first WipEout. That ship is easily one of the most uncontrollable in the series. In fact, maybe I should just use this camera. Otherwise, I'll just be bashing into walls left, right, and centre. Out the way. Oh no. I just completely missed that. Oh god, I forgot. This track is bloody narrow sometimes. Oh yes, let's just use the hyper thrust right through the hills. Oh my god. I forgot you could do that. First Wipeout's definitely not fast enough to be able to do that. Okay. I'm gonna try it again actually. Well, when I get to that part of the track. Let's try that again. Oh, wow, I just went straight over the hills that time, nice. I wonder if I'll beat my lap record. Uh-oh. Nice, perfect lap. This is definitely quite a fun track, with especially with Wipeout 3's physics. Oh no. I'll catch up with the chat messages after this race. Whoa, that was fast. Sometimes they're using the hyper thrust over a speed pad, over a ramp, does give you just a little bit of a speed boost. Let's do that again. Yeah. Whoa. Let's do that again. Bloody whoa. Whoa. Wow. That was I don't know how I managed to stay in the air for that long. Oh wow, I'm lapping the opponents already. Oh no, I'm on 15%. Oh no, I don't want to get eliminated. No! Oh my god. Quick shield. Oh my god, I'm gonna get eliminated. This is the best race yet. 1%! Straight through a billboard, bloody hell. What a race. I actually got a new race record and everything. Bloody hell. That's easily the best race yet on this stream. And yeah, my name's just Player One because I can't be bothered to put my actual. I've just never been bothered to put my actual name, but whatever. Okay, there's a few messages in the chat. North Prime Unlimited says, "What up, man? Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, bro. You nearly ran into your own plasma." I always wanted to play this edition, but it's hard to find in the US. Yeah, it's hard to find in general. There's some copies on the internet, but they're really expensive because it's a rare game, unfortunately. The reason why it's harder to find in the US, I think, is because it was a Europe exclusive. So you can only play it in 25 FPS, which isn't great, but ah well. Because yeah, in America, all the PS1 games would have been 30 FPS. Anyway, track 6 is Guard-Europa from 2097. One of my favourite tracks in the, I think, probably all of the PS1 Wipeout games. Don't know, it's just a really fun track, I think. It's very satisfying to nail, get right as well. I think I should be fine using AG systems with the internal camera. Oh, wow, okay, nearly over the wall. Or through it, probably, I don't know. Okay, oh, wow. That was a satisfying quake. Is that 3 Goteki 45s in all in the podium position? Oh no, okay, it's a Piranha and 2 Goteki 45s. Oh no. I just hear like 4 warnings all at once. God. Again, I think there's too many weapon pads on this track. Oh no. Right. Oh no, I hit that wall. Okay, I'll just use the autopilot, I think. Piranha right behind, just chasing. Oh, there we go first. Alright, I activated that just in time. Oh, I love the fireworks here, they look bloody cool, especially on PS1. Yeah, Wipeout 3 really is probably one of the best PS1 games, like best looking anyway, PS1 games I've seen, next to like Gran Turismo and like Tomb Raider and Crash Bandicoot, stuff like that. Really is one of the best looking racing games I've seen on PS1. It especially helps that it's running in like the high resolution mode. Because I think usually PS1 games run in around something like 240p, but this actually is double that. It's like 480p or something. Yeah, there weren't many PS1 games that utilised the high resolution mode. Oh no. Oh, it's great to okay, cheers. I was just gonna say it's great playing these with like the better WipEout 3 physics and analog controls as well. Obviously, I think the first two games did support the Namco Negcon, whatever it is. Never used it personally, but apparently some people like it a lot for doing like for using the analog. Or for playing with WipEout 1 and 2097 with analog controls instead. Yeah, luckily WipEout 3 supports the DualShock, of course, so... Okay, here we go. I might as well... Okay. Thought the Hyperthrust would last longer, but oh well. There we go. That was a pretty fun race. Don't think it was as entertaining as the previous one, but whatever. I don't know why I got like teleported back onto the track. I went like slightly outside the wall somehow. Oh well. You can never have too many weapons pads, I suppose. I love hyper boosting straight into the pits here. Yeah, it's always fun. Next track is Keys, another pretty tricky track from 2097. And yeah, this time using the Assegai ship, which is easily one of the best it might actually be the best handling like PS1 WipEout ship in my opinion, just out of all the first three games. I was saying that and now I'm hitting walls constantly, bloody hell. Yeah, this track looks great as well. It already looks great on 2097, but it's so much better here. Like the lighting and everything. Oh my god. Please stop shooting me. Oh, it's like 2 rows of mines as well. Oh, flying over ships as well. Brilliant. Oh no, there's shield. It's pit. Oh, it's a very short pit. No! So many mines. Whoa. Yeah, this ship does handle well. The only problem with it is it has very poor shielding. I think it was actually a 1 out of 5 for the shield in the original WipEout 3. It's actually a 2 out of 5 on Special Edition, so they actually made it a little bit stronger. But it's still pretty weak. Like if you hit a wall hard enough, you'll lose like 15% of shield energy. Probably just do it right here. Yeah, I just lost 20, although that was technically like 2 hits. Oh no. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I did just lose like 15% on that one hit, the first hit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, never mind. It's about to use the missile, but the force wall took care of that, I guess. Again, those fireworks are great. I probably should not be looking back, especially when I'm on Phantom class, but whatever. Oh. Camera kind of clipped through the floor for a second, I think, but it's alright. Should I hyper thrust here? Oh no, that was a bad idea. Oh, that was actually really Wow, that was epic. I literally went out of bounds and came back onto the track. Like, really... Wow. It's pretty satisfying. Clipping through the roof as well. I'll do it again. Okay, that wasn't as fast. Might as well hyper thrust. Use the hyper thrust right at the end. I've got 77%, so there we go. Nice. Very, very good lap at the end as well, I think. I almost beat my lap record. Nice. But yeah, I also love how the Assegai ship looks in this game. I might have already said before, but yeah, it looks very similar to how it does on the PSP games as well. Except obviously in the later games the cockpit wasn't aligned on the right, it was just in the middle like all the other ships. Anyway, the next track, which is the last one, the last classic track, it's Arados 4. I'm going to have to be using Icarus, which is probably not great, especially with this track. Yeah, this track's pretty tricky. It's another WipEout 1 classic. It's quite it is satisfying to get right, as is, well, all the difficult tracks, I guess, but yeah, it's very bumpy and there's plenty of these kind of corners, like near 90-degree corners. Broken sections of track as well. Oh wow, that ship went flying. That just happened. Wow. Oh yeah, the pit lane's also halfway through the track instead. I think I should just stick with the chase camera here, because if I switch to the internal camera, I'll just be bouncing all over the place. Happened in the last stream with on Stanza Inter, I think. Oh shit. Sorry about that. Oh no, that was a lot of slowdown. Oh, what was that? Bouncing into the floor on the roof. At least I had a shield. Because yeah, the Icarus ship, of course, was very weak as well. Like, I probably would have lost a lot of shield energy if I didn't have that shield, but luckily that didn't happen. Okay, oh no. God, the bouncy track doesn't help. Ship just goes, well, bouncing everywhere. Oh. God, I love the autopilot, literally turning the ship invincible, pretty much. Like, literally going able to, well, making it able to go through walls. Okay. Yeah, been a little bit of a bumpy race, but still well in first, luckily. As I've mentioned before, I think the opponent ships in this game definitely aren't as difficult as they were in the previous games. They're more of just a little bit of a hindrance. It's mostly the track that you're kind of battling against, I guess, while you're racing. Yeah, the opponents kind of stay in a pack a lot more than they did, because in 2097, like, basically every Phantom class race, like, if you're getting into the podium position, you'll be seeing, well, lapped ships. Usually, like, the last three, 2 or 3 ships that are at the back of the grid, you'll end up just seeing those going like half the speed. But that doesn't really happen as much in this game, but I think the opponents mostly have the same kind of speed, just stay pretty close together. Is it still possible to lap the opponents though? Just I do think they are a little bit slower. Like even the leading, even the opponents that are like well, closer to you, I guess, in terms of position, like they're still a bit slower than they were in 2097. Anyway, that's all of the Classic League. So now I'll be going on to the prototype tracks. Will you ever play the PSP versions? Yes. In the next stream I'll be doing WipEout Fusion, and then after that I'll start the PSP games, because I'm going to be doing each game in order. What's the difference from the first WipEout? Is what you're saying? Yeah, the first one, well, yeah, the physics are a lot different. It did come out in 1995, so it's definitely quite dated in today's, well, even by like PS2 standards. And yeah, the controls are a lot more floaty. It's harder to get used to. It's still, I wouldn't say it's a bad game, but it's just the later games are better. Anyway, let's do LS 101. I guess I'll just start with Physar again. Oh, you meant the track. The track is basically the same as it was in the first WipEout. The only difference is it looks better on WipEout 3 Special Edition, and it also has a pit lane now, unlike the first game, because the first game never had like a damage system, so there's no need for like a pit section. But yeah, those are the only differences really. Other than that, the track is the exact same. It's the same layout. Actually, I think I will just use this camera so you can see like the cool wireframe, I guess. But yeah, the prototype tracks, they don't actually have any proper like textures or anything. Oh, yeah, they don't have any proper textures or anything. It's kind of just wireframe. So it does make it a bit, does make it a bit challenging, especially well, just trying to see the track ahead. There's no like lighting or texturing or anything. But the ships look pretty cool with like the wireframe going on. Oh. Let's use the oh no, that was a bad idea. I nearly went through the wall. Out of the way. There we go. Yeah, this track, I think it's fairly straightforward. It's a little bit twisty and turny in some places, but nothing too major. Oh wow. No. Okay. It's pretty cool how they how these prototype tracks are in the game. Yeah, they're only pretty sure they are only unlocked after getting like, I think on a certain speed class, just racing on every single track with every single ship. I think in the original game you had to do that on all 4 speed classes, but then in this game I'm pretty sure you only have to do it on 3 speed classes on both the leagues, and it will unlock 2 tracks at a time, which is why I don't have every single gold medal on every single track. Pretty sure it's like 512 gold medals in total, which is ridiculous. Anyway, last lap. Oh no, no, I'm pitching up too high. I can't actually collide with the roof, just end up going right through it. Oh no. There we go. Nearly beat my lap record, but not quite. But it's okay. But yeah, pretty cool. Next, the first 4 prototypes actually have the same kind of style, just with different colours. I forgot to mention, LS 105 and 106 were actually exclusive to the Japanese version of WipEout 3 originally, but then the special edition just adds them in here, so cool. Pretty cool that you now get to try them out on the European WipEout 3 instead, I suppose. Okay. So yeah, I'll just use Goteki 45 on the second prototype track. Right. So yeah, here's LS102. So yeah, another different prototype track. Yeah, same style, just now with green palette, I suppose. A little bit of a trippy tunnel. With all the patterns on the wall. This is definitely reminiscent of a previous track. It's kind of reminding me of Guard Europa from 2097, and also the Classic League in this game. Some parts of it just remind me of that track. Yeah, it's like this, kind of these corners down here, and then afterwards kind of, yeah, like this drop section reminds me of it a little bit as well. Oh no. But yeah, that's about it. I think the rest of the track is just its own thing, of course. Oh no. Yes, Zeus hyperthrust. Oh no, that was too fast. I'm not sure why you get like such a massive like speed boost when you use like the hyperthrust over a speed pad that's on a ramp. I'm not sure why it's like that. It gives you like an insane speed boost. But it can be pretty funny at times, I suppose. Especially earlier when I literally hyperthrusted over. Well, I used the hyperthrust over a ramp and went straight through a hill, but it didn't actually teleport me back onto the track or anything. What would happen if I used the hyperthrust for long enough and went over on top of the tunnel? Would I end up gliding along it or something? It would probably just teleport me back to the track, but I guess I could try it. I don't really need to use any weapons. Right, where is it? It's like here, isn't it? Oh, okay. It just aggressively throws you back down to the... I'm now on 11% shield energy. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I got a new race record. Nice. Just put player 1. Cameras falling through the track, but whatever. Yeah, pretty cool track again. Okay. Now, the third prototype track. Let's use Oricon. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I remember this track was a nightmare. It's easily like probably the hardest track in WipEout 3, honestly. Just with these really thin tunnels and insane corners, and oh no, me being terrible at using weapons. Like this corner here as well. Really do have to slow down a lot, and then going into this really thin tunnel. Like, yeah, there's so many tricky sections of track here in this prototype track. So many. There's a lot of parts where like you're going like really fast and you have to slow down a lot, or else you'll end up smashing into walls.
Engaged.
This was a Craig. I'm still in third. Okay.
Clock engaged. Autopilot. Engaged.
Yeah, I might need to. Oh wow, wow, that was a lot of like clipping through that wall just then. Oh well.
Warning.
Yeah, it's just what happens with the autopilot. Just basically just makes it so you can no clip through
Disengaging.
everything, apart from the ships, of course.
Clock.
Oh yes. Oh, how did that go through the force wall? It didn't even have a shield,
Engaged.
unless it like just went past it. Obviously, I went through it because the player is allowed to if they shoot the force wall, but the opponents usually bounce off it all the time. That's what's supposed to happen, but it didn't happen for some reason.
Mind.
Oh, this track's long as well.
Engaged.
It's not probably not as long as PMAR project, but
Warning. Autopilot. Engaged.
okay.
Wait. Disengaging. Flexes. Okay. Shield. Engaged. Disengaging. Okay. Mind.
Alright, final lap.
Autopilot. Engaged.
I don't know why I tried doing that. That just wouldn't have worked. Whoa.
Disengaging.
Okay.
Energy drain.
Okay, you can see the opponents on the other side of the track there. Oh no. Basically had to slow down to like a stop just then.
Disengaging.
Right, for hyper thrust. Oh. Okay. Well, that didn't actually go too bad, but yeah, ship keeps going through that floor. Yeah, it's a pretty tricky track. It's probably about as hard, if not harder, than Stanza Inter. I'm just going to view the replay. I'll be back in just a minute.
3, 2, 1, go! Rocket. Rocket. Mind. Energy drain. Warning. 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 Force wall. Warning. Engaged. Warning. Autopilot. Disengaging. Warning. Engaged. Warning. Clock engaged. Autopilot. Engaged. Disengaging. Warning. Plasma. Warning. Engaged. Warning. Force wall. Disengaging. Clock. Engaged. Mind. Disengaging. Warning. Plasma. Mind. Shield. Engaged. Quake. Disengaging. Warning. Autopilot. Engaged. Quake. Disengaging. Flexes. Rocket. Shield. Disengaging. Walking. Mines. Autopilot. Engaged. Missile. Disengaging. Energy drive. Force wall. Shield engaged. Disengaging. Mines.
Hi, I'm back. Not bad timing, I think. Okay. Yeah, I just had to go for a couple of minutes to do something. Right. Now let's go on with the fourth prototype track. Yeah, none of these tracks have any proper names or anything. They're just LS101 or whatever. I'm not sure why I'm saying that now, but whatever. So yeah, this one, it's got kind of a greenish brown kind of palette. Oh no. Man. Yeah, this one's another pretty tricky one, I think. Don't think it's as bad as prototype LS103 though. Oh no, mines. Oh yeah, this really long tunnel as well, I remember this. I think, can't you like clip through the... oh no. I thought you could clip through the roof for some reason, but I just stopped when I hit it. Oh no. No! Oh. Keep hitting walls. This is quite a narrow track as well, that doesn't help. I do like how the piranha ship looks with the wireframe, the wireframe effect, I guess. Okay, back and forth. Oh yeah, autopilot. Slowly passing my teammate, I guess. Another piranha ship. Is that another one that's in first or something? Okay. Oh, it was another piranha ship, but I just eliminated it. And Kyrex is now in first. Trying to overtake, but struggling. There we go. Just a bit of hyper thrust over that jump there. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to pay again. No, come on. Oh, no. Yeah, why did I put mines in the pit? It's not really gonna do much, is it? Oh well. Mostly re-healed now. Oh, that corner's... keep having a lot of difficulty with that one. Oh no. Okay, final lap. It's been a bit of a bumpy race. Oh well. I think I've actually hit the walls in this one more than I did on the last prototype track. Which is surprising, because I think I've just forgotten how tricky, how much, well, I think I've just forgotten this track in general, I guess. There we go. Yeah, not really too happy with how I raced there, but oh well. It's okay. Still got first, I guess. In the chat, North Prime Unlimited says, that's the only thing that bothered me about WipEout 3 was the colour palette. It was kind of drab. Yeah, Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Some people I know aren't really a fan of some of the kind of color palettes the game uses, especially on the menu with the brown and like the black and white. I don't know. I can see why some people aren't a fan. Personally, I don't mind it. I kind of wish the background was more like maybe like a light blue or something. I think that would have looked neat. Maybe just a tiny bit more going on as well, but I mean the game has a kind of minimalist aesthetic to it. Anyway, oh yes, prototype 105 and 106 here. They use the drag ships, I guess, for each team. Kind of looks like the Icarus chassis, except it's well, it's the exact same for every team. And the stats, you'll notice, everything's a 3 out of 5 apart from the speed, which is 10. So double the limit for the speed. And yeah, the only difference with each ship is just the team like colours, I guess. I'll just use Pfizer because I mean these are all the same. But yeah, you'll see in a minute. These are the absolute fastest speeds you'll get in this game. Probably some of the fastest speeds in the entire series. Yeah, you can see already it's going 800 kilometers an hour, which is very fast for the PS1 games. Oh wow, actually exceeded 1,000 for a sec, and I went through a wall. That is one problem with these drag tracks, drag circuits. You do clip through the wall fairly easily. But yeah, you have to. Oh no, you have to have like pretty good control of the ships. Yeah, I haven't really done this for a while, so I'm probably gonna do quite bad. But oh well. Oh wow. Yeah, you can easily exceed like 1,000 kilometers an hour in these. Pretty much like Zen speed class on zone mode on the later games. Maybe even Mach 1 nearly. Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I just broke the sound barrier technically just then. It's going like 1,300 kilometers an hour for just a second there. Oh no, that was high. Just bounced pretty high off the ground. There we go. Good. Last couple of laps are pretty good, I think. Didn't beat my record, but it's okay. But yeah, I might as well watch a replay because it's not very long. North Prime Unlimited in the chat says, I'm taking off, man. I'll be back for your next stream. Take care. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this stream, like what you've watched. Hope to see you in the next stream, of course, as well. Oh yeah, there's me flying up the track. Yeah, thanks for watching North Prime Unlimited. 5 viewers right now. Hope you're all enjoying the stream so far. I'll soon be moving on to WipEout 64 after I've done prototype LS106. Oh, that's fast. Yeah, the Quake goes really fast as well. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Okay, let's move on to the last prototype track, which is LS106. Yeah, again, these two prototype tracks, LS105 and LS106, they were both in the Japanese WipEout 3, I think. I think that's correct. And then, yeah, for the special edition, they just included these in amongst the first 4. Right. This time I'll use... I like the purple Kyrex, that looks good. I'm going to use that. My voice is going a bit weird, sorry about that. I don't think it can go quite as fast since this is a bit of a shorter track. Yeah, definitely need good thrust management. Oh no. Yeah, if you get hit by any of the opponents, you'll end up like, well, gaining loads of speed just because of how fast they're all going. This is kind of weirdly remind me of like a Gran Turismo-y track or something. Just a bit shorter. I don't know. So I remember there was like a really long oval in some of the Gran Turismo games. This just kind of feels like a way shorter version of that. And also the trees. It's just remind me of Gran Turismo 2 in general, I think. Maybe just because that's also a PS1 game. And, well, some of the tracks kind of look like this. I imagine they wouldn't be banked this much, though. There we go. Literally like 10 to 12 seconds per lap. My record's a 9.56 second lap. Wow. Again, might as well watch a replay. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, nice purple drag ship. Looks pretty nice, I think. And the Kyrex, the team library, I guess. I do like the red AG systems as well. It is interesting how the drag ship is pretty much just the Icarus ship. Just looks a tiny bit different, and oh yeah, of course, a lot faster. It looks stupidly fast, says Jack Gauls Fitness Frog in the chat. Yeah, it's yeah, these drag ships are ridiculously fast. There we go, that's it. Yeah, so that's WipEout 3 Special Edition. I've now played through all the tracks, all 22 tracks in the game. I guess I'll move on to WipEout 64 now. I am going to have to unplug some things to make this work, obviously. Might have to unplug the capture card temporarily. So what I'll do is I'll just put the intermission stream card and play some music in the background for a few minutes while I get this all sorted. So back in a few minutes, everyone. Okay. Oh, it's working, I think. There we go. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. It'd help if I brought the controller over. Yeah, it says there's no controller pack attached, but that's wrong. Right. Hopefully the volume's all fine. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. Right, here we go. Here's WipEout 64. Let's look at this stream software. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a bit weird having to do all these adjustments on stream, but oh well. No data on controller pack. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Right. Where's my save data at? This controller pack's a bit weird sometimes. Right, is that now working? There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, I think the game audio is fine. Doesn't look like it's too loud or anything. Right, let's get on with it. So, yeah, I'm just going to race on all 7 tracks on Phantom class. So yeah, here they are. So yeah, let's begin with Clyde's Bridge on with, sorry, I'll do Kyrex, why not? Okay. I'm just going to turn my TV down a little bit. There we go. Just so the microphone doesn't pick it up by accident. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, you'll see this game is bloody fast. I think it's probably one of the fastest WipEout games. Honestly, not even joking. So, I swear, all the speed classes feel a lot faster in this game. Like, I feel like Rapier feels more like Phantom class. And, like, Phantom feels almost like a Super Phantom or something. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun as well. Oh, I've eliminated someone, nice. Oh, and again? Okay. Yeah, this game has super weapons, so if you guys didn't know, this is a spin-off of WipEout 2097 that came out in 1998 exclusively on N64, on the Nintendo 64. Oh wow. And yeah, it's got super weapons, kind of like WipEout Fusion, I guess. Which, that came out a few years later on PS2. But, yeah, this is just it's basically a 2097 spin-off. I don't think, it's not very well known, I don't think. But yeah, it looks a lot like 2097. All the tracks also are just mirrored versions of select tracks from the first 2 games, like WipEout 1 and 2097. I can't remember what this track is based on. Can't think of it off the top of my head. Anyway. Oh no. Not sure if the graphics look quite as good as they did on PS1, but they're pretty close. Like, it's all the ships are the same, pretty much, apart from the Piranha ship, which you'll probably see later. Come on. I get first, please. No. Oh, so close. Oh well. But yeah, this game is bloody fast. It is quite a lot of fun as well. I think it might actually be more fun than 2097. I'm not saying 2097 is bad. Like, that game's still great, but okay, the AI just running straight through all those mines, brilliant. But yeah, this game is quite a lot of fun. Very fast, and there's quite a lot of like weapon action going on. Can be a bit much at times though, but oh well. I'll use the. Should I use the Piranha now? Should I save that for last? I think I'll just use Kyrex again. Yeah, the game feels quite nice to control with the analog stick as well. The N64's analog stick. But you can't actually use the D-pad. You have to use the analog controls. But yeah, you'll see it looks a little bit jerky at first, but it's actually pretty good. It works quite well. Oh wow, that was loud. That was literally distorted the speakers on my TV. Bloody hell. Do I see a message pop up? Just Benny in the chat says all-time favorite games, no questions asked. I'm guessing you're. Well, yeah, you must be a big fan of WipEout then. Fair enough. Glad you enjoy the games. I actually got into this series. I might have mentioned this in a previous stream, but oh yeah, I definitely mentioned it in the last stream. But yeah, I got into the WipEout series 3 years ago, and I started playing all the games, and it's become one of my favourite series of all time. Not saying it's one of the best series of all time, just saying it's one of my personal favourites. But yeah. Yeah, WipEout is a fun series. It's definitely long, like, it's definitely done now, I think, though. Like, the last game was 2048, which came out in 2012. And then obviously there was the Omega Collection, which was a remaster of WipEout HD Fury from 2009 on PS3, and 2048 on Vita from 2012. And yeah, the Omega Collection came out in 2017. Well, I've got 5 eliminations, bloody hell. Yeah, I think that the franchise is definitely... I mean, there might be another game in the future, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. But the good thing is, I mean, the series has had like 10 games, and they're all mostly, for the most part, they're all pretty great. There's some fantastic ones as well. So yeah, and there are other. Oh, whoops! There are like other pretty great anti-gravity racing games today that you can play. Like Ballistic NG, for example, which is heavily WipEout inspired. There's also like, oh wow, 6 eliminations. Bloody hell. This doesn't happen often. Well, it's more common on WipEout 64, but well, not usually getting 6. Like, just eliminations in general, they happen a bit more often than like 2097, for example. But yeah, I never usually get 6. If this was like a weapon challenge, I would definitely be getting gold right now. Anyway, oh, again, 2nd place. Oh well. Okay, I'll just catch up with the chat. 3 messages from Jack Gall's fitness vlog. WipEout 64 seems to have its own vibe. I suppose, yeah. It just mostly looks like 2097. I got into WipEout from playing WipEout Pure on PSP all those years ago as a teen. Nice. It's crazy that next year WipEout Pure is going to be 20 years old, because it came out in 2005. Feels wrong. Actually feels wrong. I can't believe it's going to be 20 years old. Sony doesn't deserve WipEout anymore, to be honest. That's my view anyway. Fair enough. I suppose. Started playing in 2015. Started playing WipEout 2048, the original, and had HD. Nice. Yeah, both pretty great games. Personally, I prefer HD. 2048 is pretty good, but I think it's way less balanced. It has a bit of a balance problem, really. Anyway, Sakana. Oh yeah, and also, yeah, the track I just did, Coron 4, is literally Ultima from WipEout 1, but just mirrored. Yeah, it's the same with the rest of the tracks. They're like mirrored versions of previous WipEout tracks that were in the first game and 2097. I can't really remember what most of them were, but yeah, I remember Coron 4 is just Ultima, but mirrored. Sakana. I'm trying to remember what this one was. Like a mirrored version of. I'll use Oricon this time. Just Benny in the chat says, disappointed to see Omega Collection remove the how to play kind of stuff. I would have hoped they added the unfinished zombie. Exactly. Yeah, the zombie mode from 2048. Yeah. I'll just talk about that for a second. Yeah, I remember there was some unfinished, well, some things that were cut from 2048, and one of them was zombie mode. I think it was like Eliminator or something, but you get like chased by opponent ships or something. I can't exactly remember what it was. And yeah, that was never added, even in the Omega Collection. Just one of those things, I suppose. But the one thing about 2048 I much prefer playing on the Omega Collection, mostly because it has an arcade mode, which for some reason the original didn't. I don't understand that. And also you can play online without like having to vote for like the game mode or whatever. Like online's better as well, because it just uses the same kind of online mode that HD had. And yeah, the how to play stuff, I'm not sure why they didn't just keep that. Like, they could have had like a mix of the how to play stuff and like the tips that were in HD Fury and 2048, but all they did was just keep like 3 or 4 of the tips that were from HD Fury like in the loading screens, and that's literally it. Like, you always see the same like 3 or 4 gameplay tips, and it gets really boring pretty quickly, but oh well. Other than that, though, the Omega Collection is still a great game, I think. Zombie mode sounds cool, but doesn't fit WipEout in my opinion. It sounded pretty fun. I don't know. Maybe it probably would have just been something different, I guess. 2048 was a very experimental game in a lot of ways. Oh, that voting system sucked. I don't know why they added in that. I never actually got to try it because I only just started. I only just played 2048 for the first time a few months ago, the original version. But yeah, I do remember before I even played it, I heard like you had to vote between combat and standard racing, which sounds just completely, I don't know, it just doesn't sound right. Strange, because in the photos of zombie mode concept art, I'm sure they are Pfizer prototypes. Interesting. I still like 2048, but I don't like the Vita version as much, because especially now it's hard to complete because well, it's extremely hard to reach rank 50 because online mode doesn't exist anymore. Luckily, again, like you might as well just play it on the Omega Collection because, well, it's better on that. Like, the online mode's better. The race box, well, it has an arcade mode, race box, whatever. Like, you're not just forced to do standard campaign. Yeah, 2048 is designed a bit weirdly, but well. Okay, that didn't work. Again, yeah, each of the ships in this game have their own super weapon. But yeah, I didn't actually talk about the Kyrex one, so that was basically just the force wall from WipEout 3, except it was a bit harder to see in this game. So yeah, that was exclusive to Kyrex. That was like a Kyrex super weapon in this game. Pretty much just the WipEout 3 force wall. And then in this game, the Oricon ships have, yeah, they have their super weapon is basically like a plasma, except you have to press and hold to charge it up, and like you can keep hold of it for an infinite amount of time, I think, until you let go of the B button, which activates it. Not sure why it's a thing, but it's there. It's a neat weapon, I guess. No, yeah, I'm trying to remember what track this is based on. Actually, no, I'm still not. Wait, is this Sagamatha from 2097? I think that might be what this is, just reversed, or mirrored rather. I think it's a mirrored version of that, or maybe not actually, I'm not sure. No, actually no, because that drop was different. Oh well. Right. I hopefully get first in this race. Oh no, I'm running low on shield energy, I've just noticed. Oh yes, here's a super weapon. Missed. Brilliant. It is basically just a plasma, except, well, you can charge it for an infinite amount of time. Oh, there. E-pack. Great. Oh no. Almost got blocked by that AG Systems ship I just shot. Okay. It's kind of stuck back in second. Oh no! Better pit. Right. But yeah, kind of not really sure. I think I should just concentrate. Oh no. Yeah, I should probably not speak for a minute just so I can concentrate. Come on. Okay, I'm in first. Nope. So close. Oh, well, not anymore. Oh, no. Third. Oh, well. Oh, it's okay. Right. PS1 graphics are beautiful. This is actually on the Nintendo 64, but it does look almost like PS1, to be fair. Like, this game does look pretty good. Random question, do you have physical or digital version of a Mega Collection? I have the physical one, actually, but yeah, the only thing is it's missing the Vanuber ship, which was exclusive to the digital version for some reason, but oh well, it's okay. Wondering if you have access to Vanuber? No, I don't. It's a shame, because it looks like a great ship, especially in terms of stats. Also, WipEout Pulse, the Eliminator exclusive weapons, Shuriken and Repulsor, they were also meant to be in 2048. We can tell by the used voice lines. Yeah, I remember actually I saw a video and it had like all the unused voice lines. I think it had some from just WipEout HD, but also yeah, it literally had Shuriken and Repulsor in like every single team's voice. Like they literally, looks like they were going to add it potentially, and they just never did. Yeah, they actually, it's weird because WipEout HD never had, well, HD Fury, I suppose, because it was added in the DLC. Yeah, the Eliminator mode never actually had the Shuriken or Repulsor. So I guess they were going to add them back to 2048. I don't know. Anyway, Dyroness. I guess I'll use AG Systems. It's a pretty good maneuverability, but poor shielding. So I guess this will still be a bit of a challenge. Oh no. Yeah, I can immediately tell this track is Carbonus from WipEout 1, just again mirrored as with all these tracks. This is literally just Carbonus, I think. Oh yes, the super weapon is, I think it's a, oh no. Ah yeah, there we go. Yeah, so the super weapon is basically a really powerful missile that brings the opponent's ship to pretty much 0% shield when upon hit, I suppose. Oh no. And then, so yeah, any hit after that, it'll get eliminated, and I think you'll actually receive a little bit of a shield boost as well. So yeah, it's basically just a more powerful missile mixed in with like a E-pack, I guess, or like a leech beam. Or energy drain as it's called in WipEout 3. I'm not sure why WipEout Pure never had like the leech beam or energy drain weapon. I think WipEout Fusion did, I remember. The only thing is it was exclusive to Zyos team, I think. Damn, I keep running low on shield because of how poor the shielding is on this. Come on. There we go, E-pack. E-pack's coming to save the day pretty much. That's the third time I've got the super weapon. And I thought I missed. So yeah, if that ship there gets hit, then it should get eliminated. Or not. Never mind. Oh no, there we go. Didn't receive the shield boost though, I guess I was too far away. I think you have to be pretty close to the ship when it gets eliminated. Oh. Right, last lap. No. So many lap ships in the way. Oh, great. Oh. Wow, that was close. Again, yeah, as always, scraping in this game is very satisfying. It was satisfying in 2097, and naturally it's going to be the same here. Because, well, this is just a spin-off of 2097. That's what WipEout 64 is. It looks like I'm going to get third again. I haven't got first a single time. It's my fault for not playing WipEout 64 that often, I guess. I should play it more often because it's bloody fun. Okay, only thing I... Jack Gore's fitness blogger in the chat says, only thing I miss in WipEout Mega Collection is how different the ships sound, and some of them going over... Yeah, over the speed pads. Yeah, they do sound a lot different. I actually kind of... I mean, I don't mind how they sound on the Mega Collection, but I definitely prefer how they sounded in 2048 and HD, respectively. Can you still buy digital version of a Mega Collection? Wonder if they took it out completely. I'm pretty sure you still can. It's weird there's been 7 years since it came out now, but yeah, you should still be able to get it, unless they've removed it. I hope they haven't. Metropia also had some weird changes from 2007 to 2008. There were added jumps in 2007, but disappointingly got removed in HD Fury. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the forward version of Metropia on WipEout Pulse was changed. Well, actually, I think what it was like the reverse version of Metropia in WipEout Pulse was made the forward version on HD Fury, and then the reverse version of that, or no, the forward version of Metropia on WipEout Pulse, like, it had a totally different layout. It was weird. I'm not sure why they changed it, but whatever. Machion 2. I'll use Phizar for this. Let's try and see if I can get first place. I don't know. I hit the walls too much. Oh no, yeah, I remember this track being a nightmare. Hang on. Jack Gore's fitness blog says, 7 years, damn, still remember how I freaked the hell out when it got announced. Fair enough. Oh no. Bad start. Doesn't help that Phizar's the slowest ship. Oh, well, at least it handles well. Yeah, I never actually... I think I remember seeing the Mega Collection around when it first came out. But at the time I didn't actually own a PS4, so couldn't play it. I thought it looked pretty cool. But I do remember thinking, I don't know, I prefer the PS1 games. But that was back at a time where I only owned WipEout 3. And I hadn't really completed it at that time yet. I remember thinking of WipEout at the time as like a neat franchise, but I never really put that much time into it. But now, ever since like the last 3 years, I've just got into the series and I've ended up playing every game in the series, which is I think the only game series I've actually completed every game, or played every game. Yeah, technically I haven't completed. I've completed most of them, but... Oh no. There goes Oricom. Might as well pit. It's a long track. On Phantom class, and it's still like 40 seconds per lap. Even my lap record is nearly 40 seconds. Oh no. I think, is this track based off Guard Europa from 2097? It might actually. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Just realising with that tunnel just there, and then these jumps at the end with the long drop. It's literally just Guard Europa, but mirrored. Yeah, I've the only one I always remember is Core on 4, which is basically a mirrored version of Ultima. I usually forget what all the other tracks are. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just Guard Europa mirrored. Ah yes, here, the super weapon. This is basically the minigun from 2097, which was a cheat weapon. And yeah, it just shoots a bunch of bullets, and I completely missed. I guess it's kind of like the cannon from the later WipEout games, except in this game it's very overpowered, and it was also very overpowered in 2097 because it was just a cheat. You could basically take down ships with like 4 or 5 bullets, and you can actually eliminate every opponent in the race. Oh wow! Oh no! I can see second place right in front of me. Don't know if I'm going to get it. I've got like less than 20 seconds until the end of the race. Might just end up getting third again. Oh wow, oh no. Opponent in second has literally just slowed down completely. On first, maybe? Oh no. Not quite that well. Oh no, I saw the first, I saw the leaders then. Oh well. Second place, I'll settle with that. Okay, I'll just catch up with the chat again. Just Bunny says, VR version, though that's insane for 7 years ago. Yeah. It is pretty cool how in the Mega Collection there's a VR option. Never tried it because I don't own a VR headset, but I've seen plenty of gameplay of it. It looks really cool. WipEout in VR was/is so good. Yeah, this is Jack Gore. Yeah, Just Bunny also says 2048 campaign is definitely more difficult than HD. Yeah, I think so. I think it's mostly the AI on the AI opponents on A+ class challenges. They're an absolute nightmare. Perhaps it's just me having a big skill issue. I don't think you can change the difficulty in 2048. Nope. You can only do that in Racebox. Oh yeah. As you just said. Yeah, just Racebox. On the Mega Collection you can change the AI difficulty, but then in campaign it's just predefined, I guess. 2048 campaign is tough as nails, especially trying to get Elite Pass and beat Zico. Got the Platinum Trophy for a Mega Collection 7 years ago, my proudest Platinum. Well done. Congratulations, it's very hard to get Platinum in any game. But, nice to hear you managed to do it. Yeah, congrats, says Just. Have I been reading your name as Just Bunny the whole time? Because I'm so sorry. I've been reading your name wrong. Just Benny says congrats. It's sad you also can't change the theme in the menu like you could in HD Fury. They cut a lot of added content, like extra stuff from old games. Yeah. The Mega Collection, it has some bad, it has some good, I don't know. There are some things it does take away, which is a shame. But, I don't know, I still think it's a pretty good game. I guess it's the last one in the series. I think, I'm just especially glad they remastered 2048. And, like, it's basically a better way of playing it, in my opinion. WipEout is like chess. Easy to learn, difficult to master, but the feeling of getting better and improving and getting those perfect laps is very satisfying. Yeah, I totally agree. Right, next track, Terrafumos. I think I'll use Oricom again. Perfect all-rounder, pretty much. Top speed, slightly higher than all the other stats. Hang on. Back in a second, just need to do something. Won't be long. Right, I'm back now. Just have to do something. Just Benny in the chat says, what's your opinions on WipEout Merge? Nope. No thank you. That's all I'm going to say. It was WipEout Rush, I think, originally. And then, yeah, Jack Gore's fitness vlog says WipEout Merge is dog crap. Yeah. Bit weird, I think, honestly. Wipeout Merge. So yeah, that came out 2021. It reuses assets from the PSP games, but I think it did have some pretty neat like art cards or something that you could unlock. But I don't know. Definitely, I mean, I never really think about it. Well, I prefer not to think about it, at least when I'm talking about Wipeout in general. That's why I refer to the Omega Collection as the newest game. I just naturally forget Wipeout Merge existed. I never actually played it, but yeah, I did see it. I have seen some gameplay. It's bizarre. Like, it's yeah. And I'm not surprised people hate it. It literally, again, it reuses assets from the PSP games, which is technically, thinking about it, the fourth time that same content would have been seen. Because obviously Wipeout HD, well, that was like select tracks from Wipeout Pure and HD. Sorry, Wipeout Pure and Pulse. Like, that's what HD had. Like, it had like select tracks from those two games, and it also used the Wipeout Pulse ships. Just obviously with upgraded graphics. And then obviously the Omega Collection happened. So, I mean, that's already the third time we'd be seeing like some of that content. So yeah, Wipeout Rush, if it's reusing the PSP assets, that's the fourth time you'll be seeing those same tracks and ships, which is not right at all. That's just too much like recycling the same content. It was fine with Wipeout HD, and I mean Omega Collection, well, I guess it's alright for that as well, because, well, it's easier and, well, it's more accessible because it's on PS4, which is more current gen. And obviously it looks better as well, same for 2048. But then, yeah, they're just going too far, like reusing the exact same, like the PSP assets for Wipeout, was it Wipeout Merge or Wipeout Rush, whatever it is. Yeah, it's just not good at all. They really should have done something original, I think. And also, I'm pretty sure the game is like played with microtransactions, as is every mobile game. Yeah. I don't know. I've never played the game, but I never will. I think it did have a good soundtrack. Like, most of it was from Switch Shift, I think, which they did. Well, I think a lot of the Switch Shift songs were in like iToy PS2 games, I think. But then some of the music ended up being used on the PSP Wipeout Fusion. No, I'm getting confused. Some of the music ends up being used on. Second place. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, Switch Shift. That was an artist who made music, I think, or they had their music in the iToy PS2 games, some of them. And then the Wipeout Pulse and HD menus had Switch Shift music. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was getting confused before. Okay, I'm going to catch up with the chat. There's quite a few messages. So yeah, Just Benny says, I liked the visual effects. That's it. Jack Gore says, Sony must have greenlit Wipeout Merge, considering it's their IP, which is crazy they allowed it to come out. This is why we need a totally new Wipeout. I think we'd even take and be happy with the 2097 remake. Yeah, I think you might have been the person that mentioned that in one of my previous streams. Like, yeah, having 2097 on PS5 with PSVR 2, like you said, that would be amazing. Yeah, I think that would be pretty cool to be... Oh, wow. Sorry about that voice crack. But, oh no. But yeah, you said, yeah, 2097 with PSVR 2 would be a pretty cool experience. I do agree with that. Never tried a VR headset, but I would totally try that out. 2097 in VR. Oh yeah, anything new and to be able to actually race. Oh yeah, that's another thing with Wipeout Pulse. No, oh my god. That's another thing with Wipeout Merge / Rush. You couldn't actually race, which is not, well, that's just automatically not Wipeout, is it? Oh, I got a new record, nice. But yeah, man, Wipeout Merge. Yeah, I'm not surprised everyone hates it. Oh yeah, with modes and stuff from older games. To be honest, I know people don't like it much when they reuse tracks, but I liked it. I liked how they looked throughout the years, but adding new ones is obviously amazing. Yeah, I'd say so. Like, I don't mind that for WipEout HD, like, I don't mind that they like remastered the like some of the PSP tracks. I'm fine with that because I think it was a better way of playing those tracks, really. Like with the PS3, like on the PS3 with better graphics and better physics, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, like having like WipEout Rush or WipEout Merge, like reusing the PSP assets again, like just going too far, especially like over 15 years after the PSP games came out. Anyway, Velocitar, the last track. This will be the last, the last track I show on the stream. I might as well use the Piranha 2 with his maxed out stats. Right. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoyed the nearly 2-hour-long stream of, well, the Classic League and prototype tracks from WipEout 3, as well as all 7 tracks from WipEout 64. Hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. Ah yes, Piranha's, I think Piranha's super weapon is basically the cloak from WipEout 3. Well, I mean the cloak from WipEout 3 is just Piranha's super weapon. Except in this game, okay. In this game, I think the super weapon for Piranha actually allows it to go through other ships. Also, I'm doing terrible. I'm in 14th. 13th. Okay. Do those rockets just shoot behind me and then hit an opponent from behind me? Was I going that fast? Okay. Interesting. Oh no, that's fast. Oh wow. Yeah, this feels like... This feels genuinely faster than Super Phantom or A+ class. Sorry, A+ class on 2048. This game is bloody quick. It's easily the fastest classic WipEout game. Aside from, I guess, the drag ships that were in WipEout 3, as you saw earlier. Oh yeah, Thunderbomb. Oh, so that probably did nothing, but oh well. God, I'm doing quite bad. I think I've hit too many walls. 8th. No! Actually got bumped by another opponent there. Okay. Another turbo. Do I even need a turbo? Doing this fast? I mean, maybe in this corner. Yeah. Come on. Okay, last lap. Oh, 4th. I'd be very surprised if I get into like podium position now. Got so many weapons being fired too. Oh no, I just discarded a shield. Didn't mean to do that. Is that the person in 3rd? Not sure. God, this is so fast. 4th. Yeah, not too great, but well. I think I'll try that one more time. Might as well. Just looking there. Yeah, Just Benny says, funny thing, I never knew they renamed it to Merge. Reminds me of an older game's name. Something they could have called an older one. Maybe. It does kind of sound like another, like, because there was WipEout Pure and then WipEout Pulse. It kind of feels like a PSP game, like WipEout Merge. That could have been another PSP game or something, but obviously that didn't happen. Oh yeah, Subsonic at least, or Zen. Yeah. Maybe even Mach 1. I don't know about that. I don't know if this is Mach 1. There's no actual speedometer, so it's hard to actually pinpoint, but it does kind of look like Zen class. Kind of like Zone 40 or something like that on WipEout Pulse or HD. It's kind of what the speed looks like. I mean, I suppose the Piranha ship could actually be because this has max stats. This could actually be a zone ship, maybe. Wait, imagine zone mode in the PS1 games. That would actually be really neat. Because the first game to do it was WipEout Fusion in 2002 on the PS2. Yeah, none of the PS1 games had zone mode, but thinking about it would actually be really cool. It wouldn't have had any of the electronic music, like the flashing tracks or anything. Oh wow, I just went over the roof. Yeah, it wouldn't have had any of the flickering colours like it does on WipEout HD with all the the equalizer effects and stuff. It wouldn't have had any of that on PS1. It might have looked a bit different, but I mean, it probably would have just looked the same. Zone mode probably would have just looked the same. Because yeah, on WipEout Fusion, zone mode didn't have any special effects. It had a special ship, and that was it. It had its own ship, but the actual track itself was the exact same. It wasn't changed. But then from WipEout Pure, all the tracks on zone mode, oh wow, all the tracks on zone mode had their own distinctive look. I think in Pure and Pulse they just had different colours, but then in HD they had well, the colours would change as you increased the speed class, but there would also obviously be the pulsing track, basically flashing to the music, the equalizer effects and stuff, which looked really cool. It must have looked really cool back in 2008 when it was first shown. I imagine WipEout HD must have looked mind-blowing for the time. I still think it looks bloody great to this day. Obviously it looks better on... Oh, okay, I got third, but... Yeah, I think, yeah, WipEout HD looks better on the Omega Collection on PS4. But yeah, it still looks great on the original PS3 hardware. But anyway, yeah, that's all 7 tracks on WipEout 64. I don't think I got first on any of the tracks, but well, it's okay. But yeah, that's WipEout 64 done, and that's it for this stream. I'll just catch up with the chat. Just Benny again says, another thing about WipEout 2048, there was originally going to be the normal speed classes, with more after supersonic, like hypersonic. Yeah, I think I remember something like that as well. But yeah, I think it just goes from it goes B class, A plus class, and then it just goes to Mach 1 at zone 40. Which is weird because, yeah, when it's at zone 40 it doesn't actually quite look fast enough to be Mach 1 to me, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Oh well. I don't know, I feel like Mach 1, zone 60, or wherever it was on WipEout HD, definitely looks faster than Mach 1 on 2048. I don't know, it just looks a bit faster to me. Maybe I'm wrong again, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's WipEout 64. That's all the tracks. Hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. Has the game frozen? On Please Wait. I think it's frozen. Oh no. Oh. Well, I'm glad this didn't happen during the stream. While I was trying to play the game. That's a bit concerning. Hang on. I'll just turn the N64 off and back on. Oh, there we go, it's fine now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I just turned it off and back on. That was weird. I don't know why it froze. But yeah, hope everyone's hope everyone's enjoyed the stream. So the next stream I'll be doing is WipEout Fusion on PS2. I think I might have to just do just that one game in the one stream because it has 42 tracks. It has 7 venues and then 3 courses, but then reverse versions as well. So there's technically 6 courses technically in each of the 7 venues, which adds up to 42. So yeah, so the next stream will easily be 2 hours long. Might even have to split it into 2 streams, but we'll see. Yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that. Stay tuned. If you're interested in the next, there we go, the demo's loaded this time. If you're interested in the next stream, I suggest subscribing if you want, but it's up to you. So yeah, I think I'll be next streaming during the weekend, because I'm going to be doing these like streams every few days. But yeah, I think the next one will probably be on Saturday at 9:30 PM GMT, and yeah, again it'll be WipEout Fusion, and only WipEout Fusion because of the amount of tracks it has. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. See you hopefully in the next stream. Goodbye.